Stop gambling and start trading. I feel like a lot of you guys out there that are not profitable, you're not actually trading. You think you're trading, like you back tested it, your strategy, maybe. I feel like a lot of people don't even back test before they go live. They think they should just go straight to live trading without any data or any conclusive results, which is not the way to go, okay? You need to back test first, collect data, prove to yourself you have an edge, and then go trade. Let's say you did back test. A lot of you guys are still gambling when you're live trading. You're not following your data, you're not following your strategy when you're trading live, hence the difference between your live results and your backtesting results. The difference is because you are gambling and not actually trading the system that you built from your backtesting data. So stop gambling, it's 2026, and start trading. I know there's so many stuff out there nowadays about gambling, slots, rain bet, stake, sponsored by big celebrities, sports betting. There's so much gambling, Polymarket. Um, there's another app, Kalshi, right? There's so much gambling nowadays, and it's all being pushed onto you guys to get them rich, not you. So with the market, a lot of people are gambling too, without realizing. Some of you guys don't even realize you're gambling. So how about you stop gambling and start trading, right? Start trading with a proven edge, with a proven mindset, not with some random buy sell indicator, not with some random buy sell signals that you pay off others. Learn trading for yourself, be independent so you know how to trade, you know what you're looking for, you know how to manage your trades. Too many guys are just gambling out there, man. I'm gonna be honest. I've talked to some of you guys, and like for example, some of you guys know how to trade. You show me positive data, but then like when you go to live markets, you'd be like, oh, I haven't gotten a payout yet because I double my risk on this one trade. I triple my risk on this one setup, or I tilted on this day. I took 5, 6 random trades. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like you put all this work to collect your backtesting data, to put in all this work to end up gambling. Like you're not a trader, you're a gambling addict. That's why trading, I feel like for some people is so hard to quit. It's like a dopamine drug. If you don't know how to trade, stop trading and stop trading because you're not trading, you're gambling. If you're net red, you're not trading, you're gambling. I'm telling you this right now. If you see your year to date P&L is red and you thought you knew what you're doing, you weren't, you were just gambling. So you need to stop that gambling addiction because gambling is not good. Um, Much easier said than done, but I'm telling you guys, there's too many gamblers out there, man, nowadays. It's not even just trading, too. Like I said, Polymarket, sports betting, way too much gambling out there nowadays. I mean, nowadays, online casinos like that make way more money than real casinos. People don't go to real casinos anymore when you have a gambling app on your phone called TradingView that all you guys are gambling on. So, how about you stop gambling and start actually trading? Okay? It's 2026. You got to lock in. Start trading, not gambling. Because this is not helping you. Your mindset's getting fried. Because the more you gamble, the more bad habits that you build. And just like a real gambler like a casino, when you're trading in the real live market, you're hitting buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. Like for example, this is what I used to do, even though I knew how to trade. There was a point in time in my life where I was unprofitable, duh, just like everyone else. I'm no different, and I developed a strategy. And the first week of me, I think it was the first week or a few months actually of me trading that strategy, that was proven with an edge. I was still losing, and the reason why is because I didn't realize I was actually just gambling the whole time. I didn't journal all my trades. Okay. So I didn't notice until way later. And I just lost so many months of time where I could have made money instead because I already had a proven strategy that works. For example, let's say I was like, for example, here, I'll be doing something like this where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna short here. I get stopped out. Then as soon as I get stopped out, I immediately buy here, and then go for something. Maybe it does hit TP, but I'm gonna be honest, a big majority of times it does not hit TP. What in the world? 8:30. Yeah, maybe news or something. But yeah, it would be something along the lines of this. My trading would look like this. So for example, we take out a high. Okay, I try shorting, as in I get FOMO in short, even though I know this is an awful short setup. That's counter trend. I lose this trade. Then as soon as I lose, I go long, and I go for this next high here on the left here, and I hit stop loss. Then as soon as I hit stop loss, I go short immediately. Like who here can relate to this? because I can relate to this a lot. I did this a ton, literally for several months. This is what I would be doing. I knew where the market was going. I knew I should be patient for my setups. I knew I had an edge, but then when I started trading live, it all flew out the window because I started just taking trades where it's like I hit stop, and then I immediately enter the other opposing direction. And let's say I'm trying to turn this low, then I get stopped out again, right? Or I go with an aggressive stop loss as soon as I get stopped out. So I'm like, okay, we shouldn't go back to this fair value gap, whatever, OB, PY. May I try this low? Boom, stopped out. And as soon as I stopped out, I'm like, okay, now we're going higher. Let me go with the flow of the market to be bullish, and boom, stop out. And then I'll take a short here, be like, okay, now we're bearish. Let me target this low here and see if we can get a move higher. Boom, stop out. And I'm like, okay, let me go bullish here. Aggressive stop loss. Boom, stopped out. Like, you can see how direction was right. Bullish. My direction was right. But because I wasn't being patient for my setups, I was spamming trades back and forth. That's literally what I was doing for a few months after I developed an edge. It was way worse before, to be honest, but after I developed an edge and I went back to do more studying, back testing, and started journaling really. When I started really journaling my live trades, then I was realizing I wasn't trading and I was gambling the whole time. And I feel like a lot of you guys are doing that without realizing that you're gambling. So, it's 2026. I feel like it's time for us to drop the gambling and start actually trading. Start trading your strategy, start being patient for your setups, and drop the gambling, because the gambling habits, they're going to keep building upon each other, and just like a casino addict, it's going to ruin your life. And I don't want to ruin y'all's life. It ruined my life initially. So please, if you're going to trade markets, okay, and you're serious about trading, which I know you guys are since you're watching this video here, or if you've been subscribed for a long time, I know you're serious about trading. Put TradingView to the side. Truly ask yourself, are you gambling or trading? I mean, look at your past trades. That itself should be able to tell you if you're gambling or trading. If you don't even have record or journals of your past live trades, you can't even tell if you're gambling or trading. You have nothing to go off of substantially. You have backtesting data, but that backtesting data doesn't matter when you don't know what you're doing in a live market. Like, backtesting data is something on paper. That is very important, yes, but what's more important is you following your strategy in the live market once you have that data on paper. Because no matter how good it is on paper, if you cannot replicate it live with good discipline, your results are not going to be the same, and you're just going to basically lose more money. So I hope you guys are taking this seriously. Please stop gambling, start trading. It is 2026. I want to see everyone here on my channel succeed, whether you're a student of mine or not. I want to start seeing you guys getting more payouts and start really rinsing these prop firms, man. Growing your personal account and everything along those lines, and change your life. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.